The US Department of State has designated 14 individuals, including 2 Sri Lankans, as ineligible for entry into the United States due to significant corruption, alongside imposing restrictions on their immediate family members. These actions are in accordance with Section 7031C of the Annual Department of State Foreign Operations and Related Programs Appropriation Act. Former CEO of Sri Lankan Airlines Kapila has been designated for his involvement in significant corruption. According to the US Department of State, Chandrasena accepted a bribe while serving in his capacity as Sri Lankan Airlines CEO in exchange for ensuring Sri Lanka purchased Airbus aircrafts for over market value. This action also includes sanctions against his immediate family members. Former ambassador to Russia, Udayanga was also designated for his involvement in significant corruption. The statement added, quote, Viratunga orchestrated and personally benefited from a corrupt scheme involving the procurement of MiG aircraft for the Sri Lanka Air Force, end quote. His immediate family members are similarly included in the designation. The Department of State is also further taking steps to impose visa restrictions on dozens of individuals pursuant to multiple policies under Section 212A(3)(c) of Immigration and Nationality Act.
Udayanga Viratunga had this to say.
According to Americans, a ban should be imposed on those accused of wrongdoing in the past year. Next month, the investigation into this case will enter its 10th year. It is problematic that the Americans have last night or today remembered this accusation that was leveled 10 years ago. I saw the US Secretary of State visited Sri Lanka last week, and he promised to assist Sri Lanka in bringing back wealth that was illegally taken out of the country. I would like to say that if some corrupt activity has occurred in the country, the Attorney General's department is responsible for addressing it, and the court system is also there. Don't repeat the acts of political vengeance similar to what happened in 2015.
Cabinet spokesperson Dr. Nalinda Jayatissa expressed his views on the sanctions imposed by the US government during the cabinet media briefing that took place today.
We promise the general public that we will work to eliminate such corruption, and we are working towards this. Suspended and delayed investigations have begun once again. We will not be suppressed by the noise made by those involved in these cases when it comes to filing legal action against them. Namal Rajapaksa and his group can raise questions on what is happening following this decision. Our government will spend an adequate amount of time and carry out these investigations properly, and also file legal action. These facts are being proved. It is also easy for the government of Sri Lanka when the law is enforced against those involved in the MiG and Airbus transactions, since some of them have taken place beyond our boundaries. We will also receive the support of these countries at the international level. I think that this decision will help punish those involved in corruption and prevent corruption. This only proves that these corrupt individuals have carried out their activities on a global scale. We as a government will strongly enforce these laws. I think that the US State Department has given out a good message to those who try to justify these corrupted individuals.